In this tutorial, I'll demonstrate how to explore the filter gallery and how to apply a color filter on an image. So to get started, open your image in Photoshop, and the first thing we'll do is duplicate the layer. So go to the Layer menu and click Duplicate Layer, and then click OK. This way we still have access to the original image, and we are non-destructively editing this photo. So let's explore the filter gallery first. Make sure that you are on the background copy and not the background image. Go to the filter menu and then scroll down to where it says filter gallery and click. And you're basically going to get a zoomed in version of this image. And down in the left-hand corner, you can zoom out a little bit to see more of the image. And then over on the right-hand side, you'll notice some different filter menus. Okay, so you can kind of go through these, click on them, and get a preview of what that would look like. One of my favorite filters is the texture filter, and texturizer makes it look like the image was either printed or painted on a canvas. So that's the one I'll go with. It definitely takes some time to explore some of the options there. Notice that you do have some settings that you can play around with on the right-hand side as well. Okay, once you're satisfied with the filter that you've chosen, click OK. And now you are back to your main screen. So the next thing that I want you to try in this activity is applying a color filter. That's actually not going to be located in the filter menu, okay? I don't want to apply a color filter to the background copy layer. I want to apply a color filter to the original image. So I'm going to turn off that layer. I'm going to click on the original image, and we'll apply a color filter this way. By doing so, you can decide at any point to abandon your original filter or to make any adjustments to that filter if needed. Okay, so I'm clicked on that original layer, that background layer, and I'm going to go over to the layer menu. And we're going to click a new adjustment layer. So again, we're non-destructively editing this photo. And then I want you to go to photo filter. Click OK, and that will create your new layer. So now you can see where this layer popped up. It's right above that background, which is excellent. So you've got a menu here. You've got some different options. You'll notice, or maybe you didn't notice, but I'll point it out to you, this automatically applied a warming filter to your image, okay? What you're looking at right now is not the original photo. If you want to see what the original photo looks like, turn off this layer and then turn it back on, and you should see the adjustment in the color. They automatically put on a warming filter when you enter this photo filter option. You don't have to keep it that way. You can go down to a cooling filter and you can see how it changes. You can go down to any of the colors listed, but you also have the opportunity to customize your color filter so that it's any color you want it to be. In order to do that, you can click on the color option and then click on the swatch of color. And then as you can see, you can move anywhere within the color rainbow, not just for this orange, but for any color, okay? Again, you've got sliders in all of these different menus. I do like the idea of the warming filter, and I like this idea of the orange, especially given that it's fall currently. It gives it a little bit more of an autumn feel. So I think I am going to keep it close to this warming filter color. And it's getting toward like a brown, a burnt orange. I'm not as excited about that, but I definitely like this brighter orange. And so once I'm satisfied, I can click OK. And I can tuck that menu away by clicking on the double arrows. So now the original is a little cooler, and then this is what it looks like a little bit warmed up. So now if I want to also take that texturized filter and turn it back on, this is what it looks like. You can see that it completely took over the color filter that I applied, okay? You might decide you don't want to use the color filter. You've learned how to use it. That's fine. You don't have to turn in an image that has a color filter. I just want you to explore it today. You might decide you do prefer to turn in the color filtered image and you want to get rid of the texturized filter that you applied earlier. If you decide there's a layer that you want to delete, all you have to do is click on the layer and then click on the trash barrel, and it will delete the layer. It will probably ask you if you're sure, and you'll have to say yes, okay? If you decide that you want both the filter and the photo filter, my recommendation to you is this: turn on all three filters, click on the color filter, and drag it so it's above the texturized filter layer. And that is how you can get a combination of the color, the texture, both on top of the original image. Okay, so we play this little game in Photoshop with the layers, and the order of the layers will impact what you're able to view. Okay, so think of this like a pile of papers on your desk. The thing on top is the thing that you're going to see first. So we're seeing the color filter, and then we're seeing the texturizer. Okay, so the original image looked like this, and after applying both of these filters, this is the final result. When you're satisfied, save it as a JPEG and upload it to your Google slideshow. Looking forward to seeing your filtered images. Have fun.